Welcome to the Christian Readers Podcast, where you can escape into fiction without sacrificing your values. I'm your host, Colleen Mitchell, author of The Chronicles of Talam. Today I'm reviewing What Comes of Attending the Commoner's Ball, a fantasy romance debut novel by author Elisabeth Aimee Brown. I read this at the end of 2025, and I tore through it in less than a day. Commoner's Ball won the Realm Award for Best Debut at the 2025 Realm Makers Conference. I fully admit that Elisabeth's hilarious acceptance speech at the awards dinner was the main reason I bought the book, but when I finally cracked it open on my e-reader 5 months later, I could not put it down. Commoner's Ball is written in first person, which I normally don't like, but she did it so well that I'm actually calling this my number one read from 2025. Here's the book description. Hester Flanders went to the ball for the food. She didn't expect a prince to follow her home. If there's one rule Hester learned during her country upbringing, it's never accept a gift. That's how the folk get you. Although she's left her farm behind, she can't leave her superstitions, even if no one else in the capital city seems to care. Hardworking but hungry, she's looking for loopholes, and the king's annual Commoner's Ball seems like the perfect way to get a free meal that's not technically a gift, and it would have been, too, except a pesky prince took a shine to her. Engelbert Lucas Chessingwick isn't just the crown prince. He's also practical, responsible, and very annoyed to see his younger brother causing a scene by flirting with a peasant at the ball. He can separate them for one night, but his mischievous brother is determined to see the poor girl again, and again. And for some reason, Lucas keeps running into her too. If only there was some way he could help her. The princes might mean well, but Hester knows better than to accept favors from anyone, even royalty, even if it's cheese, and even if saying no breaks her heart. After all, just because the folk have never been seen in the city doesn't mean they're not around. Cinderella meets Howl's Moving Castle in this cozy fantasy romance from debut author Elisabeth Aimee Brown. Whirl away into a whimsical story of glittering gas lamps, frisky folk, and huggable hogs. To me, what comes of attending the Commoner's Ball is a fun exploration in learning to accept non-transactional help and how to think differently about your situation. I think what I liked the most was that the romance part felt rather reluctant on both sides of the equation. Sometimes romance subplots can morph to take over the entire main plot, and that never happened in this book. Additionally, Hester's obsession with cheese made her pretty relatable. I too won't pass up cheese if I can help it. You can find What Comes of Attending the Commoner's Ball on Kindle Unlimited, or you can get signed copies through the link on Elisabeth's Instagram, and that is shared in the show description. As of this episode release in February 2026, Elisabeth's next book, called Lady Agatha Speaks Her Mind, is coming this April. If you're a Christian with a book recommendation, there's a link in the description to text me, and I would love to hear it. Thanks for listening to today's episode. If this resonated with you, please share it with your friends so they can find something new to read. God bless, and until next time, goodbye.